We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. It's the penultimate game of the year between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Michael Davis is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tommy Pham.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This ball will be chopped foul. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. D-Row, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base running.
Standing in, number 34, and he's ready to take his first cuts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. On the run is Griffey. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding in, Jim Edmonds. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Row, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the 9th.
The 2-0. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Paul DeYoung. And something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Here's Jed Jerko now. And she'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Soft liner to the left side. But little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Cards strand a couple. It's the Cardinals nothing. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bob Gibson will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy is a strikeout pitcher deluxe, has over 250 strikeouts on the season, and if he brings his A game, look for a lot of punch-outs in this game here.
Into the box now, Joe Morgan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Joe Morgan.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. So a full count now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Digging in, Jeff Bagwell. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Morgan on at first, nobody out. Runners off for second. Strike taken, the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
This is line to left. Ozuna is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, one base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
So stepping in, Junior Moore, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. One and 2 now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping up now, Tony Perez. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Tony Perez.
First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Count remains full. He'll try it again, 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in, Marcell Ozuna. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Could have hit that with a 3-iron. A low knuckleball called for a strike. And the changeup is way low that time. And a neck-high fastball that time. Nobody out, runner on first. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Settling in now, Yadier Molina, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. Oh, 0-1 the count to Molina. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Molina is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Stepping in now, Bob Gibson, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Popped him up. Junior's in pursuit, and no one will get this one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 left for the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Babe Ruth.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the bleachers and gone. And there you have it. With that one swing of the bat, he has become baseball's all-time home run king. And this is a moment that none of us will ever forget.
Oh, you're right, Matt. What a moment this is. There's no longer any doubt. He is the best home run hitter the game has ever seen. And I won't say nobody will ever break his record, but it's going to be an awfully long time before we see another player of his stature come around again. He'll go down as a true immortal in sports history when he's finally done with his career.
Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr., one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. First offering on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Griffey Jr. stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pham moves over. He's got it 1 away.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Stepping in, Mike Piazza. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider.
Nope.
Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
3-0 now. Now the 3-0 offering. Finds the zone, strike 1. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So digging in now, Mike Schmidt, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Piazza, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lays off. 2-2 now. The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box, Michael Davis. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. So far on the year, Davis is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
A runner on first with 2 away. Two and 1. The 2-1. Fouled off. The 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Digging in to try it again, Tommy Pham. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
The 1-2. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. A little low. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Just a bit low, ball 3. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
In now, number 34. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, that's a
fastball that just misses inside. A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Now the 1-1 pitch. He's in there for strike number 2. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. But the runner's back easily. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And with the year winding down, you can see he currently leads the NL in that department. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jim Edmonds. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. In there. Now the throw. He skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. So a chance here to perhaps get on the board for the first time as he's into scoring position on the stolen base. And as you see there, he's currently pacing this Redbirds team in that category. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. No balls and 1 strike. Pham at second with 2 down. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
The 0-2 delivery. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Now at the plate, Cal Ripken. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Slider up that he gets a call on.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Fouled away. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's another 2-2. Hit hard to short. DeYoung gathers it in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Standing in, Jeff Bagwell hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Outside with the fastball. It's 1-0.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Bagwell. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Into the box now, Junior Moore. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
I don't blame him for not coming over the hard of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Too high, and it's 3-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Now the 3-0 offering, and it's fouled away. The 3-1 in the air now, out to left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're on top 1-0. Digging in now, Jed Jerko. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
So striding in, Tony Perez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one right down Main Street. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As he'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Babe Ruth. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch of the at-bat. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Pham going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here comes Junior. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Ball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Nope. 3-0. Pitch. turned on down the line. Foul. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Now at the plate, Mike Piazza. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Griffey, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. One 0 count. Here it is. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
1 run, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Two and 1 to Piazza.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3 and 2.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
The 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
2 on here with 1 man out. And in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
One and 1 the count. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Standing in now, Michael Davis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. chopped weakly to the left. Backhanded. One there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So in now for Chicago, Cal Ripken, and their runners at the corners now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
A 1-0 delivery. That's a strike to throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Good hard slider at 88. It's 1-2 now.
He must have been sitting fastball right there because he is not going to see a better pitch tonight. He cannot let that hanger go.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Cubs lead this one 2-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here, as it'll be Yadier Molina to lead things off. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these 2 guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
Yeah, Matty, executing a game plan to a T. Both guys with big power arms, establishing the fastball, and then using their off speed to get these guys and keep them honest.
You know what, Dero, in a day and age where we're seeing a lot of high-scoring games, it's kind of refreshing to see 2 pitchers on point like they are in this one. Runs going to be at a premium. Both these guys look super locked in.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Bob Gibson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. Bagwell has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tommy Pham comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ruth ranging back to the track. Gone! A solo shot that time for Tommy Pham. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And with it, the Redbirds have made this a 2-1 game.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat, and they can go deep.
Into the box now, number 34. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. To his right, Morgan. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. One for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. Middle of the night on the north side. It's the Cubs 2 and the Cardinals 1. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Joe Morgan. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And he goes the other way with it. High and deep down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Under it now, Jerko for the first down. Digging in once again, Jeff Bagwell. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Stepping in now, Junior Moore. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far.